Hey everybody, how we doing? Davey boy here to give you big guy's perspective on a new big guy's board. The LibTech Skunk Ape Twin. For short summary, this is the new twin version of the Skunk Ape that came previously in a directional camber and rockered model. This is gonna be a hybrid camber rocker where we got camber between the feet and we got early rise rocker in the nose and tail. This has a less aggressive, more forgiving, more playful personality than the skunk apes of the past. If you are familiar with the OG skunk apes, you know how hard those boards charge. This is a much more everyday rider friendly type of ride. Almost doesn't even fit the skunk ape name. If you're looking for something easier to get around the mountain and more mellow, this is a great option. If you are somebody looking for a super hard charger like the other skunk apes and you get this expecting it to be a hard charger, you might be a little disappointed. So get that out there just to start. How it was tested, I got this thing out for 5 days before the coverage got too thin. Did my best not to scrape up the bottom, so only got 5 days on this so far this year. Been a bad snow year out west. I'm sure we all know about it, everybody watching. Hurting for some POW. Unbiased snowboard reviews brought to you by our sponsor, Blower Board Shop. They're one of the best in the business. We're super fortunate to be working with them. They got a small shop feel when it comes to customer service and customer satisfaction, but they also have a large online presence like all the other large retailers. The best of both worlds. You support us by supporting them. Buy through our links in the descriptions and on our websites. Thank you so much. This is a project by the people, for the people, and we can't do it without you people. So thank you. For the sizing, 250, size 12 boot, 6'3.5". This board comes in a 63 wide and a 66 wide. The 163 has a nice swing weight, especially, I don't do many spins, but if you're someone who's spinning and ride and switch a lot and you're getting this twin to be a twin, I recommend going for the 63 over the 66 just because of the swing weight and how it'll be a little easier to pop around switch. But if you're not worried about the swing weight, or you think you'd rather have a little effective edge, a little more length and stability on landings than you want easy twist in the air when you're spinning, the 66 would be a great option too. I think personally, because I don't ride switch or spin that much, I would rather get the 66. This board is not too aggressive. I would feel very comfortable riding it around in that size. I don't think it would ride me. Unlike the 68, a Skunk Ape, a C2, that thing starts riding you a little bit. But overall, both the 63 or the 66 are pretty good options. It just depends on if you want switch, spin ability, or a little more stability, pop, and tail for the landing. For the durability, this board's gonna be a tank. The Skunk Apes in the past are all juggernauts. This thing's made to be ridden by big guys, and it's built like that. So I got no issues or concerns with the top sheet, the base, or the sidewalls on how they'll hold up. When it comes to the shape, we got true twin, right at centered, no setback options. If you want a Skunk Ape that you can ride centered and set back, look at the Skunk Ape camber or the Skunk Ape rocker. For the camber, we got a nice healthy bow camber between the feet, and we got early rise rocker in the nose and in the tail. This board is suited for intermediates on up to experts. It's pretty user friendly and the camber's not too catchy, but this thing can handle anything you throw at it. The biggest jumps, the biggest cliffs, whatever you want. So it can go all the way up to the most advanced riding possible. The on-snow feel of this board's very consistent. The camber between the feet with the rocker in the nose and tail allows this thing to feel stable and consistent while flat basing. Doesn't feel auto spinny. Easy to 1 foot, and it flows between the different snow types pretty well. You can go from a little bit of a slushier, softer groomer to an icy off-piste kind of shoulder that you thought might have been melted out. Kind of all I've been getting this year, and it stays the same. You don't get that rocker between the feet kind of spinny, twitchy feel that you can get when transitioning from different snow types. You don't get that with this. So all around consistent ride. This thing has exceptional edge hold, and it's a big guy's hard snow freestyle favorite. The magnet traction on these lib techs, it's a good bit of indentation, nothing too crazy. It doesn't grab in softer snow and pull you down and not allow you to get out of the turn. But it also grips really well in harder snow and holds the edge through. LibTech's magnet traction is a very beautiful combination of edge hold without soft snow grip and pull. For the uneven snow, this board is gonna handle tracked out snow with ease. The construction on these Skunk Apes absorb chatter. They don't give you a lot of feedback. I've had no issues riding my other Skunk Ape all day, tracked out, bell to bell, and this board feels the same. For switch, this board is awesome riding switch. Set your feet up ducked, same angles, and you will have no issue. This is a true twin, made to ride switch. The camber between the feet tracks into jumps well without feeling catchy or hooky. Awesome pipe board. This thing can be pretty good for jibbing, especially if you can press off the rocker in the nose or tail. The camber between the feet might catch a little bit, but it's not as aggressive as some other cambered twins that I've been on. The turn initiation with this board is medium fast, edge to edge. You know, it's obviously not designated carver, but this board is a very competent turner. I had a lot of fun turning on this board. And when you get it on edge, like I said on the edge hold, the magnet traction really holds an edge very well through a turn. The camber profile bows and flexes you out of a carve. Very enjoyable carving experience where you can lay a trench, come across the groomer, and boost out of it going faster than you came into it. And this thing handled all different types of radius of turns, handled wide across the groomer turns really well, did a good job on the medium radius turns, and it has no issue straight lining or doing more drawn out down the line type of turns. When it comes to speed, this board is not as fast or straight liney as the Skunk Ape Camber, but this thing can straight line, this thing can go fast, it's not slow, it's not incompetent in any way, just not as down the line aggressive as the other Skunk Apes. When it comes to base glide, these LibTech boards have a little bit of texture on the base, so they require frequent waxing, but when you do wax them properly and often, they have as good a glide as anybody else in the industry. For powder float, it's a true twin, man. You want something set back, you want a little setback option, look at the other Skunk Apes. But if you are looking for a true twin that you could take out in some powder, 6 inches or less or something, or you're just a lightweight guy and you got big feet and you're tall and you need a bigger board, but you can float on a twin in powder, unlike me, this is gonna be better than other cambered twins just because you got the rocker in the tail and the nose that are gonna help you stay up a little bit. Overall, final thoughts, this board is a fun mountain freestyle ride. I really like it. I like the new addition. Like I said in the short summary, I think this thing could go away from the Skunk Ape lineage in the name and branch into its own field. The personality is different enough from the previous Skunk Apes that this thing could do its own thing. It could have its own name. It's a fun ride. If you're looking for something that you're gonna be able to take around the mountain, turn, go straight, pop off stuff, have a fun time, just a true all mountain freestyle ride, this is a very good option.